Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I'm audible and visible both. It's very difficult to speak in front of literally literate audience, and I'll just take a bit of a time. I would like to thank at the outset my Chief Secretary Delhi and the organizers of Jaipur Literature Festival for giving us this opportunity and a platform to showcase and launch our very own book, The Wheel of Time. It's a photo coffee table book which has the Delhi being shown from the post-independent Delhi times to contemporary times, so that the millennials like us and the Generation Z actually sees that how Delhi transformed over an era. And who better could have shown it to us through the immersive lens of none else than the veteran Shri Raghu Rai. I'm very thankful to you, sir, for giving us this opportunity for collaboration. And I would also like to thank Kiran Nadar Museum for collaborating us in this venture as well. Um, I would like to read few lines from the book before it is launched, which has been said by Mr. William Dalrymple for Shri Raghu Rai ji. He has given us the foreword for this book as well. I'm quoting, I can remember exactly where I was when I first came across Raghu Rai's pictures of Delhi. I was 18 years old, and between leaving school and beginning university, I had got a job at a Mother Teresa's home in the civil lines of Old Delhi. Walking back from some expedition, exploring the old city one warm March day, I remember stopping in at the wonderful bookshop which used to lie just outside the Oberoi Maidens. On the main table just inside the shop lay a big, hardback book simply called Delhi, a Portrait. The book contained the fruit of Raghu's exploration years of the city and its winding lanes and hidden corners. So this is how the relationship between our festival director here and Mr. Raghu Rai is. And of course, he would be explaining in bit about the book, but I would take this opportunity to tell certain things which we do at Delhi Tourism, beside, of course, launching the books. We do organize a lot of heritage walks across the city of Delhi. And it is not just the monuments with storytelling, but we have very interesting themes like we do on old cinema halls of Delhi, old parks, we do on Dekho Mera CP, we do food walks, and we do many kinds of things to engage people of Delhi and, of course, people from all across. We also operate the single window system for the film shooting in Delhi. So any of you who are interested, please do approach Delhi Tourism in case you are interested in film shooting in Delhi, because beside collaborating for the permissions, we also give a lot of subsidies for the film shooting in Delhi. We also collaborate with various big events across India so as to publicize Delhi and Delhi tourism both. Like we have done with Jashn Rikta in the past, we are doing with Jaipur Literature Festival, and we are doing with the upcoming Jahan-e Khusro, which is being done by Rumi Foundation again in the end of this month. So this is some of the works we are doing, and without taking much of your time, I would now like to invite our Chief Secretary Delhi, who is an IITian himself, and of course an enthusiast for literature, and 1989 batch IAS officer. So please, if you can share your views.
Thank you, Niharika. This is my first visit to Jaipur Literature Festival. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, literature enthusiasts. It's indeed an honor for me to stand here at Jaipur Literary Festival as we celebrate the launch of the book, Delhi, the Wheel of Time, a tribute to rich and timeless legacy of India's capital. Delhi is just not a city. It's a living, breathing story that unfolds with every step that you take. It's a place where history and modernity walk hand in hand, where ancient traditions blend seamlessly with contemporary life. It's a city of timeless heritage. Delhi's history spans centuries, from legendary Indraprastha of Mahabharata to the grandeur of Mughal and the British era. The city's architectural wonder reflects this journey. Red Fort, Humayun's Tomb, Qutub Minar, all UNESCO heritage sites, stand as a testament to its glorious past. Beyond this, the India Gate, Rashtrapati Bhavan, Jama Masjid, Purana Killa adds to its architectural splendor. But Delhi is more than its well known monuments. It hides forgotten treasures like Mehrauli Archaeological Park, Jamali Kamali, Bhuli Batiari Ka Mahal, Malcha Mahal, and numerous Baulis that whisper tales of past. The soul of Delhi is actually the old Delhi. The heart of Delhi beats strongest in the lanes of Shahjahanabad, today's old Delhi. There, amidst the grandeur of Red Fort and the Chandi Chowk, history speaks through its Havelis, business, bustling bazaar, age-old food stalls, city's famous Delhi Gate, Ajmeri Gate, Turkman Gate, and Kashmiri Gate, and Mori Gate are portals to its past. And what is Delhi without its food? From the spicy chaats of Chandni Chowk to the aromatic kebabs of Kareem, the city offers a culinary experience like no other city. It's also a spiritual and cultural melting pot. Delhi welcomes all faiths with open arms. The Lotus Temple, the Akshardham Temple inspire devotion, while Gurdwara, Bangla Sahib, and Sacred Heart Cathedral showcase the city's religious harmony. Its museum, art galleries, theatres such as National Museum, National Gallery of Modern Art, Bundy House, reflects its artistic richness. It's also a city which is green and with green retreats. Amid the fast-paced life, Delhi offers city green spaces like Lodi Garden, Nehru Park, Sundar Nursery, Asita Park, Bansera, and the Garden of Five Senses. For nature lovers, there is Jamna Biodiversity Park, Asola Bhati Wildlife Sanctuary, which are for ecotourism. It's also a hub of literature, art, and festivals. Delhi has been a home to poets, writers, thinkers for centuries. It continues to host literary festival, theatre performances, cultural events, and celebrate its intellectual legacy. From Diwali to Holi, Eid to Christmas, every festival is celebrated with equal joy, making Delhi a true symbol of unity and diversity. It's a modern metropolis with world-class infrastructure. It's also a global city with Bharat Mandapam, Yashobhumi, convention centers, and advanced metro network, and one of the best international airports. It stands as a symbol of progress. It also provides a ultimate shopping and entertainment destination. It's a paradise for shoppers with luxury brands in Connaught Place and Khan Market, or street shopping in Sarojini Nagar, Chandni Chowk, or Janpath. There is something for everyone. Delhi Heart brings together rich craft tradition under one roof. Delhi's concerts, theatres, cultural performances, from Mango Festival to the Illuminati concert, makes it a hub for entertainment for both local and tourists. Delhi is more than a city. It's an experience, a journey through time. It represents the soul of India, rich in history, vibrant in culture, and dynamic in progress. Whether you come to explore its past, experience its festival, taste its food, or embrace its modern energy, Delhi welcomes you with open arms. As we launch Delhi, the Wheel of Time, let us celebrate this magnificent city with its everlasting charm. I once again thank Raghu Rai ji and the organizers of the festival for giving this opportunity to launch this book here today. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you, sir, for this enlightening knowledge for all of us. And now I request Padma Shri, Mr. Raghu Rai, to share his thoughts with all the captive audience that is present here.
Okay. Good evening. The crowd seems to be a little sleepy. Let's wake up. Awakening is what matters in life, anywhere and everywhere. Okay. You see, I have been a photographer for 6 decades. And I like to share the purpose of photography. As such, every cell phone has a camera, everybody's become a photographer. Selfie is so selfish that we end up doing selfies. But beyond that, there is a world waiting for us to explore. I will like to say that big guys say the best of journalism, committed journalism, is the first draft of history, which is being a fact. And if journalism is the first draft of history, then photojournalism is the evidence of that history. If the photographer has the vision, sensitivity to capture the energy and the magic of the moment in social, political, any given situation. History is written and is being written now, rewritten. So there is no end to it. But visual history cannot be rewritten. It's here to stay as an evidence. And since I was living in Delhi and I still live here for more than 60 years. So I started taking pictures in Delhi, in spaces, in environments, in sites where people, life matters. And today when I look back at those places like Humayun's tomb, Chandni Chowk, Jama Masjid, any other places, it doesn't exist the same way. The difference, if a great artist like Hussain or Krishan Khanna paints a situation like Chandni Chowk or Jama Masjid, you look at the painting and you say, yes, very nice painting. But when you look at the photograph taken 60 years or 100 years ago, you say, oh my God, that's the way it used to be. This is precisely the difference that photography can make. So I have photographed almost the whole country in 6 decades, and I feel my archives carry the visual history of last 60 years. 15 years I have missed because I was a little boy. I wish I had a camera then, but this is how I began, and I'd like to share some of the images because I can talk about the act of creativity and what makes a great picture and how are these moments created, received, perceived, and captured. And that becomes a very, very long drawn thing. But we can begin to see some pictures and then I can share and talk about it. Can we see the pictures, please? We don't have much time. So where do I point it? This. And it comes here. Okay. Yes. Now, this is outskirts of Delhi. Yeah. Then in 1964, and today it is the biggest vegetable market, Sabzi Mandi of Delhi. Look at Humayun's tomb. There used to be wheat fields at the back of Humayun's tomb and old, railway standing there. So it was another experience. It could have been taken 100 years ago. See, this was Delhi airport, which has become world's busiest airport. Every minute there's a flight coming and a flight going there. But this experience was so amazing. When George V, the last ruler of India, when his statue was removed. You see, when you become an explorer and you begin to search, then the divine takes you to the places where it matters. And I walk into India Gate area, and I see they were removing George V's statue from the main canopy. And I said, "Where is the head?" They said, "Oh, it's lying down inside." So the king's head was brought down. And then this old lady, from my first film that I ever shot, we went to the neighboring village, and the children were jumping up and down. Everybody wanted to be photographed. So I told them, I said, "Listen, you stand on each side of this Amma, and I'll take your pictures. But look at the Amma. Her face is so warm and loving, and she's carrying a ganna as a stick, you know." So they all lined up, and look at the grand old lady, you know. This is one of the early Independence Day when Indira Gandhi was addressing. See the crowds, millions of them. You can see Chandni Chowk on the right-hand side. You can see Jama Masjid on the left-hand side. And we had access to anywhere that we could climb the Red Fort and take the pictures from the above. This is on top of India Gate, the Jawan Jyoti. This is Republic Day Parade. This is after beating the retreat, when they put down their musical instruments and the light was fading. So I took a very graphic shot. This is Old Delhi, school-going boys and the one who doesn't have access to school. Two men from different strata of life. You see how elements come together when you make yourself available physically, mentally, and spiritually. The divine begins to perform for you. This line must be sounding very strange to you, but I have experienced 1,000,000 times when you go there and nature begins to perform for you. That is divinity, and that's what matters in India. This is one of the Baulis, Agar Sen ki Bauli. And way back in late 60s, I walked into this, and these boys were diving into it and swimming, and the skyscrapers rising at the back. So, I mean, all these images have their own experience, and they are not just photographs of information. Next to the Jamuna River, there used to be beautiful akhadas. This is husband and wife pushing the cart, but mixing with the walls. And when I met Satyajit Ray for the first time, he says, "Oh, Raghu, this photograph is engraved here. How did you manage to take it?" So, you know, an image that carries the power and the energy of the ordinary people touches everybody's hearts. These are Ghodawala Log in Chandni Chowk. They framed between the two horses and the life going on. These simple, ordinary daily lives do not exist the same way anymore. This was a traffic constable in the summer months. So he'll put 2 surahis, 2 earthen pots for cold water so that he can drink. So I sat down near his feet to capture the central secretariat and the traffic and his surahis. This is one of the God's gift to me. I was shooting in Old Delhi, and after the shoot, I was coming down because it was becoming dark. So when I was coming down, I saw this lady sitting in a room and praying. and the dark clouds and Jama Masjid and the old city. Now you will get to see some color images. These are migratory birds in Jamuna. There used to be a boat bridge and people washing their clothes and drying it on the side. The yoga at Lodi Gardens. The wrestlers in another situation, and the door is also painted with those wrestling bodies. And weather is very important. So it was getting very warm and heated, and I was waiting and waiting, and then suddenly the dust storm arrives, pushing the people away. And after the dust storm, there is always rain. And monsoon is so precious in this country. And you can see the raindrops. This is again Republic Day. You can see the camel cavalry, the Parliament House, and jet fighter in the foreground. This is people selling flags during Republic Day and Independence Day. But she's painted her cheeks with the flags. So there is joy, there is business. This was at one of the big protests in Delhi, but this lady was being helped between the flags, which I thought was very interesting. This is after the beating the retreat, and they put down their instruments and begin to change everything. These are the ordinary people of India in 60s and 70s when they could walk in, spend the night on the Rajpaths, both sides of Rajpath and Secretariat, and sleep there and wake up early in the morning to see Republic Day. It doesn't happen the same way anymore. This is new Akshardham in Delhi, across the Jamuna. It was opened for the Swamis, and even they couldn't believe the beauty of it all, you know. So I was lucky enough to be there at the right time. This is in Nizamuddin Dargah. The atmosphere was so beautiful. This is when Mahavir's statue was being installed in Qutub area. See the energy and the power and the clouds supporting that action. So everything begins to matter, from the ground to the people to the skies. They all begin to perform. Why it has got stuck? Excuse me, can anybody else? Is that all? I think I had brought much more. Dekhiye? Okay. Well, because the time is restricted. So these are few of the images. And what I like to share is that the ability to capture the foreground, the midground, the background, multi-layered experience. India is the most ancient civilization where so many religions have learned to live together side by side. So the experience of India has to be multi-layered, and that is my purpose each time I take photographs anywhere in the country. So this was just part of the small thing I could do for you. Thank you so much. Is my time over, or can I talk more?
Sir, you can, but we have the book unveiling there.
Okay.
And ladies and gentlemen, of course, a big thanks to Raghu Rai, sir, for gaining such pearls, for sharing the pearls of wisdom with us. And sir, sometimes technology does let us down. that only half the photographs have downloaded in this much time. But at the same time, I would request the esteemed panelists to please launch the Delhi book.
आइए जी just leave it. जी, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, unveiling Delhi, the Wheel of Time. इसको खोल दो पहले। पूरा खोल दीजिए। Sir, if you are giving it free, there are many people willing to take it. There'll be a huge stampede. Sir, I'm there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with a huge round of applause, now I invite for the closing remarks Mr. S.M. Ali, IAS General Manager, Delhi Tourism.
Good evening, everybody. It is both honor and privilege to stand before such a small, such a smart gathering, who's gathered here to see the launch of the Wheel of Time, the photo coffee book table, which beautifully captured the essence of Delhi and its rich history, vibrant culture, and timeless charm. Firstly, I would extend my deepest gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Shri Dharmendra, IAS Chief Secretary, Delhi, for his gracious presence to launch the collector's item coffee table book, The Wheel of Time, containing visual landscape of Delhi. Sir, thank you for your time and gracious presence. I would like to thank our Secretary Tourism and Managing Director, Delhi Tourism and Transport Development Corporation, Ms. Niharika Rai, IAS, whose vision, passion, and dedication have brought this book to life. I would like to extend my gratitude to our esteemed author and photographer, a renowned personality, Padam Shri Raghu Rai, putting together his incredible collection of photographs, not only showcases the grandeur of Delhi, but also tells the story of its people, its street, its moment frozen in time. We are fortunate to witness Delhi through your eyes, and this book is a testament of your hard work and genius. A special thank to our distinguished guests, dignitary, and friends who have gathered here to see this launch of this book. I would like to thank the team behind the scene, the designer, editor, publisher, and everyone who's contributed in making this book a reality. I would also like to take this moment to thank Padam Shri, Ms. Kiran Nadar, for making publication of this book possible through his Kiran Nadar Museum of Art for Delhi Tourism. My heartfelt thanks to the organizing team of the iconic Jaipur Literature Festival for making launch of this book part of the festival. Once again, thank you all for being here today, and hope the book will serve as both an inspiration and reminder of the timeless beauty of Delhi. I look forward seeing how the Wheel of Time will continue to touch the heart of the minds and readers far and wide. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Yes, sir, please.
The last but not the least, Niharika ji, the in charge of tourism there. I get a call from her that we'd like to do a special book on Delhi. And Mr. Rai, you have the freedom to do whatever you want to do. I thought to myself, सरकारी अफसर सब झूठ बोलते हैं. And sure enough, we went back and forth for 1 year, and Manik Shah, her assistant, together, it took us 1 year, and it's been my last, 5th book on Delhi. Earlier book also, William Dalrymple gave the introduction, and we've included the same because the guy is very amazing, you know. So, thanks to Niharika ji, Manik Shah, and all of you for creating such a book by the government, which has never been done before. So, 3 cheers to Delhi government. Thank you.